Hey guys, welcome back to BackPocketGameReviews, and today's video is going to be kind of a quick one. So there's a news article that was floating around, and I read it on Nintendo Insider, and apparently they were doing it based off of some news articles on Destructoid. So Destructoid had stated that 3 GameStop managers had leaked the SNES Classic to them. So a lot of us have suspicion that the SNES Classic will be coming out here at around Christmas time, just like the NES Classic did last year. I mean, essentially it made Nintendo an insane amount of money. They never intended on it being a permanent release. It was supposed to just be a short-term available product and a limited run. Which, that's fine. I wound up snagging one before that. They never really made that very clear, though, at the beginning of it. So, these 3 GameStop managers supposedly leaked this information, which I want to go ahead and point out. Supposedly, these managers were shown something involving a plug-and-play console from Nintendo coming out later this year, and that they had been shown this behind closed doors. So, that's false. Couldn't have happened. I'm going to kind of briefly explain why that couldn't have happened. So, GameStop doesn't really, like, as a manager, you don't get, like, these special, oh, we're going to... One time PlayStation did it. That happened once with PlayStation, and it was a bunch of Vita stuff. So that was back when the Vita had just came out. But it's very uncommon for events like this to ever happen, and even more so now that GameStop has become essentially the biggest reason why a lot of this kind of news stuff leaks. So outside of that one time it happening with PlayStation, I never heard about something like that happening the entire 5 years of me working there. And that first PlayStation time was like right after I just started there. Probably a little bit after. Probably a good ways after, because the PS Vita wasn't out for a little bit yet. So, I've never seen a closed door event from a company that shows off a product before its initial release to GameStop. Sometimes there might be a corporate email that comes down about, oh, da-da-da-da, product is releasing, and it'll be very vague on the details. Now, this may have been more believable had this been near, like, the GameStop Managers Conference, which those of you might go, well, maybe they did find this out at the GameStop Managers Conference. That's in August. Every year, towards the end of August. So, no, they did not find this out at the GameStop Managers Conference. I think this is complete and utter BS. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't mean there's going to be an SNES Classic. By all means, there probably will be an SNES Classic. Maybe this year would be my hopes, but who knows? Maybe they don't want to draw away from the Switch's sales this year. That's kind of hard to really say for sure. My guess would be probably at the end of this year, around the holiday season, just like what had happened with the NES Classic. But again, I wouldn't buy into certain articles like this where there's no real meat to that. It's just supposedly out of all the GameStop managers there are, 3 of them came forward. And I found it a little weird because Destructoid's a decently trustable source. I mean, granted, it's a leak, so you always got to take leaks with like a grain of salt, unless it's an actual, like, oh, here's a picture of a poster in a GameStop. The NES Classic came very much so out of nowhere, so I'm assuming they're gonna do the same thing with the SNES Classic, where it's not gonna be some huge hyped thing that you don't know about, or that you know about beforehand. It's probably gonna be, hey, by the way, we're gonna be selling these little classics. It'll probably get announced in a Nintendo Direct if it does happen. That'll probably be it. That'll probably be how that goes down. It's not gonna be, hey, let's show it off to GameStop managers behind closed doors. It's not that trivial of a thing to Nintendo. So guys, let me know what you think about that down in the comments down below. I don't trust the source is really the big issue. I want to believe that the SNES Classic is coming out this year, but I'm not going to instantly fall for information that is lukewarm at best. Guys, just let me know how you feel though, down in the comments below about this entire situation. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I'll be coming with plenty more content for you soon. And keep in mind, I will be doing a birthday stream on the 29th of June. We will go into my birthday, which is the 30th of June. So you all can celebrate my 30th birthday with me and see how depressed I look about it. Guys, thanks for watching though. Thanks for being such a great community, and we'll see you soon.